Well, you've made it to the end of the study, the end of the main course. I hope you have enjoyed this time. I hope it has been informative to you. I hope that you understand the difference between an information-driven group and a transformation-driven group. Now, I am asking that maybe your group, even if you're leaning towards being an informational-driven group, that maybe your group would consider trying to be a transformation-driven group for at least the next 4 weeks. And then choosing a book study to do, and then between book studies, going back to being the information-driven group for another 4 weeks. We have this it says a modern class meeting that will guide you for the 4 weeks that you're being a transformation-driven group. Instead of just being a book study, that you alternate between the two, because there is a lot of good in tuning into the means of grace and tuning into this discipline of class meeting. Now, I highly recommend, though, that your group just commit to trying to be a transformation-driven group for multiple weeks, past the 4 weeks. Say we're going to try for 4 weeks, and then at the end of 4 weeks, we're going to recommit to try for another 4 weeks, and then recommit for another 4 weeks. It's hard at first, because you're not just making a change during the class meeting, you're making changes during every single day of your life. You're adding in Bible reading, you're adding in listening to podcasts, you're adding in prayer into your life, and so you're really looking to adjust the way you live your life. And this is a change, but it is well worth it, and it will help transform your life. And so again, it's okay if your group decides to be an information-driven group, but my hope and desire and prayer for you is that you do choose to be a transformation-driven group. But if you do choose to be an information-driven group, I hope that you do at least a transformation-driven model in between your book studies, because I think it's important that you at least make it a discipline and a practice once in a while in your life. I have enjoyed offering these videos and doing this teaching with you. If you have any questions or you need help with your group being a transformation-driven group, if you find some great resources that your group is using in their transformation time, some great podcasts that you're listening to, some wonderful things that you're reading. If you have classes that you'd like us to teach on Wednesdays, different topics that you'd like us to teach on, please contact me at the church. It's 352-750-4529, and I'd be happy to talk to you and to hear your suggestions and to pop those in however we can. Again, I hope you've enjoyed this time, and again, it's okay to be an information-driven group. That's perfectly fine. I hope you choose to be a transformation-driven group, but even if you choose information-driven, please consider putting transformation-driven study in between your information-driven groups. I will maybe see you again in another teaching in a small group. I will see you on Sundays. Bye-bye.